Welcome, guys, honestly speaking, this particular video you're about to see is a very emotional one. Sometimes people say wonder shall never end. Every day you get to see, you get to hear different stories, things that affect us daily. It's kind of I don't know how to put it. Seeing people tell their stories, and you find out that a lot of people are still going through that process. This particular story you are about to hear is from a very dear one, someone who is very close to me, and it happened that she lives in abroad, and she has been dating this guy for over roughly 3 years, and then being that the relationship is like everybody is very busy. She is in one city while the other guy is in different city, but because of the nature of her job, she doesn't really have time to visit this guy to know exactly where this guy lives in the city and whether if the guy is married. And this particular guy told this lady that he's not married. Do you understand? He told this lady that he's not married, only for the lady to, when after the long relationship, so she decided that she has been dating this guy for over 3 years, that it's possible for her, it's necessary for her to go and visit him once in a while, since the guy has been the one coming to see her. And this guy has been promising her so many things. I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna do this thing, without even knowing that this guy has a wife already. And then she decided to surprise him without telling him. So she boarded her train and got to the city where this guy lives. And because when the guy came to visit her, she get the address where this boy lives. They have been dating. So there are certain things that the guy will be saying that he didn't know when he said, but this lady is taking note of these things. So she took her time, during this summertime, to visit her boyfriend, her so-called boyfriend, someone who has already, kind of, would I call it fiance? Yes, because he has already given her ring, promising her that, and she has been talking to the guy's family, and the guy has been talking to her family. So everybody have assured or know that this guy was going to marry this lady. So there was no two ways, and she trusted him. Nevertheless, she has been also supporting him. When the guy come, blah blah blah, and the girl will also be that he's the husband to be. So she didn't have anything in mind. This guy will come. So this is the time, because she has a good job. So it was her time to really go and visit the guy. The guy has been the one coming to see her, and then she eventually boarded her flight, do everything, get to the city where the boy was living. And let me pause, guys. Let me pause before I continue with the story. Guys, if you are seeing my video for the first time, I'm saying thank you so much for watching. Please do me a favor by sharing this story, so that other ones that are based in Europe, long relationships, they will be able to find out this video and get to learn one or two things from it. Please don't forget to follow my page. Follow my page here, and then follow me on my YouTube channel. I also post videos like this on that platform, so I would really appreciate you guys if you can click that follow page. I will appreciate it, guys. Okay, back to my story. This lady now eventually got to where the man is living. Well, God be the glory, the address that he gave her was good, was actually the real address. So she didn't have anything. And in abroad, it is not like you find it difficult to find an address. No, once you type in the location where the person lives, it directs you exactly to where the person is living. Everything here is registered. But the problem now is that this guy hides a lot of different things. He kept the secret that this girl was supposed to know. He called her my fiancé, without girl knowing that this man is so what would I call it, like she calls my fiance is already married, without even knowing. During the time that they were dating, and before even engaging her, this guy went to Nigeria to get married. even to the extent of bringing that lady where they are on both base. They stayed in the same country. The only difference there is that this guy is in a different city while she's in a different city. So you can see where the issue is. Assuming they are together in different cities, of course, people will tell her about what is happening or what she get to find out. But this one, she never knew. She was putting all her mind in this particular guy without even know that this guy is just out here to destroy her. When you listen to these stories, you can find out that a lot of women go through this process. So it's a kind of thing for us to understand and learn from this story. It's not something that you will be here and then leave. Sometimes leave ahead. So only for this girl to get to where she's going. Back to my story, because this kind of story was really, interesting. At the same time, it's a lesson for us to learn as women generally, and then she get to that particular place because the guy wasn't expecting her. She didn't tell him that she was coming, wasn't expecting her, only for her to knock at the door, ring bell, and then ask, she got to the place. Wife of the man opened the door. People, things they happen, things really they happen. And the woman asked, it was like, who are you looking for? And the woman that came to visit her fiance was like speechless. I mean, is this place so person's house? And he says yes. And the girl said yes. Then who are you? And the girl said, please, is he around? She said yes, he's around, he's sleeping, just came back from work. And the girl said, please, can you tell him that someone is looking for him outside? The girl was asking, the girl said, please, just tell him that someone is looking for him outside. So without the woman suspecting, this is abroad, there are certain things that people do to avoid calling the police or the rest of them. The woman decided to go and call her husband, only for the man to come out. He was shocked to see the lady. He was shocked to see even the woman was shocked. The woman now opened her mouth and said, what? Is this for real? Are you telling me that for the past 3 years I have been with you, it was all a lie? Who is this lady? Because the woman is already pregnant. The woman was like, that woman don't want to fight. She did not want to fight because there are things that you will see, You not even have, the mouth again to talk. You will be speechless. Your mind is taken back. Your mind is going through a lot of things. You begin to ask questions. What is going on? What is this? What is this? This is what really happened. And that guy began to say, I'm sorry, blah, blah. He began to give excuses, because your work is keeping you busy, and, as a man, I have to, put myself in order. Oh, that her work is keeping her busy. You cannot even tell her the basic truth. Sit her down, two of you to, talk it over. If it's something that she wants to let go, then she's left for two of you to decide. Why going to her back to marry, and you are promising her money? The people that are supposed to come for this lady, some guys where she is are coming for her, but she said, no, I have a fiance that is already married, leave you, abandon you. Ladies that is out there, what I'm trying to say in this story, because when she told me her story, I listened it and I understand that a lot of women are going through this, and I decided to share this story because she wanted me to share it on my platform. Guys, I have so many stories that I'll be bringing here because women, honestly speaking, they tell their stories. They tell their stories. People go through a lot in the form of relationship, in marriages, in the different things that affect them. They don't know how to share it, So they use this platform to tell people to sit up, so that they don't, be in the situation, let them not be deceived. Things are happening, my people. So this is a lesson for us to learn. If you're a woman and you're dating a guy, please try and find out where that guy is living. Don't stay far from him. Try and get to know this person so that you don't say, had I known. Please, if you have any advice you want to give her, anything you want to recommend, please write it down, because she, at this point in time, she doesn't even know what to do. She is being between the wall. Where will she start from after many years? This is really annoying to see a woman going through that process. I will see you guys again in my next web. Please don't forget to follow this page. I love you guys. See you again soon. God bless you. One love. Bye.